Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in a little place called Belfair, Washington. Hickville, USA, as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is a mail call video for April 22nd, 2025. It is late in the evening, as I am just now being able to come out here. I got sidetracked today, guys. I just got sidetracked. Yes. I went on a cleaning spree. I kind of like overdid it because my SI joint is bothering me. I didn't even get in the darn yard, and that's what I wanted to do. But instead, I got sidetracked into moving the sofa, mopping floors and moving rugs and cleaning and you name it. And I did it in the house. So welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little bit, show you what I have also prepped for the new paper pumpkin kit, the inked occasions for April 2025. But first I want to show you the mail call. So I did have to spend a week of doing basically nothing prep for the colonoscopy, but great news, it went fabulous. Nothing grew back. I do have 3 more new little polyps, but they took those. They're going to biopsy them. But having it on my mother's birthday, right? She would have been 75. I knew it was going to go great. I just had the best feeling ever. And guys, when I came out of the little OR room where they do their little, their little surgery prep room thing, man, when I woke in there, I was like, yes, 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 call my hubby. They're like, you have to wait 30 minutes before you can go home. I said, I don't care, call him. He's sitting down in his car because he doesn't want to be in the hospital. Anyways, I said, call him because tell him I woke up in here. Not in the, emergency room. I was so ecstatic. I know I'm kind of crazy. So first, I want to share with you. So I had to pull these out of my, out from the house. I know I did share some cards with you. So this is another one of those beautiful cross cards. Guys, this is absolutely fantastic. It is it's past Easter. So that means I feel like I can't show this, but I may be able to do something similar to this style card, just not the cross. But what a creative way to do a cross. And this paper is absolutely gorgeous. By the way, this paper is making it into the new catalog, but look at that. Beautiful. So Sue, thank you so much because I loved having these all in my living room. They were just fabulous. So the next one, I got directions on how to make it too. This one is from Kathy out of California. And she even gave me, hold on, a little note with all the card dimensions. Timeless tulips. But isn't that bright and beautiful? And this is using that Bloom Impressions DSP, the eyelet embossing folder. So guys, she stamped it first, then embossed it, and then I know she cut the 3 pieces. Beautiful. And this is the where is it? Because this is something I'm going to show you too, because I've done prep work for paper pumping. The mixed label dies. So isn't that fun? It's beautiful. Love the colors. These so great Easter colors. I mean, fantastic. And Kathy sent me this one. Look at these. And she's the one who gave me these little bees that I used on my little Easter, my board, right? She sent me these. Look at, there's her little bees. And it's a Z fold. Wonderful. And look at her little bee. Now that really looks like a bee there. Beautiful. Look at that gold foil there. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper pumpkin. She sent me some of those too, and I used them on my Easter stuff. So this is from my girlfriend, Jackie. And look at, she loves making what she calls semi-homemade cards. And I know she ain't gonna mind. She puts even stuff on the inside. Love it. So I kept the envelope until I bring it in. Now this one, Lori, I'm going to share with you. So Lori was so funny. She sent me a card and she was so excited because now you wouldn't know this, but she's like, when you look at it, She's like, I didn't know I bought a daisy embossing folder. She's like, and then darn it, I look closer and it's fireworks. See the little star in there? But when I see it, I don't see fireworks. They look like flowers to me. Yes, there's a little star in there. Yes, it could be fireworks. Could be. But they could also be flowers, Lori. So, and I think everybody would agree, it looks very daisy-like. It goes perfect. I love that this is the central focus right here. So this is the decorative circle punch. This is probably the 2-inch circle punch here, or a die. Doesn't matter. Then the large daisy there. And this is the envelope in the For You, right? Absolutely love it. So we got goodies too. Lori, she's such a sweetheart. She sent me some of those uninked squares I told you about. I can't show you the catalog. I don't even have it at this point. Because Stampin' Up! Is not just, you have to, if you're a demonstrator, to get your free catalog, you either have to place an order and claim your catalog in your first order. Not doing that yet. So I have to wait. I paid to have some catalog shipped out to a few of you, my aunt included. So she brought her catalog over. She's like, I have my catalog. I said, that's nice, Aunt Carol. I don't even have my own catalog yet. It's okay. So, but this is what I told you guys about, that in the catalog, Stampin' Up! Will be selling a set of 5 inked colors in these little spots. These are just like the little spots you get in the paper pumpkin. Now, right now, these sell for $10 in the catalog. I don't know if they've made it into the new catalog, or maybe it's just going to be an online thing. They are called Uninked Stamping Spots. These are cloth pads. So you know me, you see me use an old cloth pad. They're made just like these. And I tell you, you can rub-a-dub-dub with a cloth pad. But if you want to do, you cannot do that with the full-size foam pad. There is a huge, huge difference. Foam and cloth. These are cloth pads. These are foam. So, however, they're selling a set of 5 inked spots for $19 in the catalog. Do yourself a favor. If you want those 5 colors, you are going to have to buy a re-inker. These will need to be re-inked just like any other ink pad. They're smaller, so you're going to need the ink more often. An ink re-inker bottle is going to be $5, $5.50, something like that. Oh, where's the catalog? Currently, let's see, ink. Yes, I cannot tell you off the top of my head, but let's look it up right here. Ink. Those are all the colors. Okay, an ink refill is $5.50. So, even if you buy the 5 ink colors that are pre-inked, you still at some point are going to have to buy a re-inker to re-ink these. So, do yourself a favor. If that's something you want to do, buy the uninked ones. Buy your re-inker and ink them up yourself. You're just going to save money in the long run. I'm not going to pay $19 for a set of 5 ink pads that I can pay $10 for when I know I'm going to have to go and buy the re-inkers to refill them later at $5.50 a piece. Not going to do it. To me, that's not a sound investment. This is a sound investment. Lori, thank you. Unbelievable. So, yes, I don't have to do that. I am missing Lemon Lime Twist and Lemon Lolly, and I am not going to get those in a full-size ink pad. I am going to get those with those little, I'm going to buy the refills, and I'm going to be refilling the ink refill, and I'll be using the little spot of those. So, that's just a little, just me. That's just my personal preference. She also sent me some more of the Weebies. They say tiny bee trinkets, but I call them Weebies. It's a little better, right? So here, oops, no. Oh, thank goodness they didn't go on the floor. Hold on, one's on me. Nope. Now it's on the floor. Okay, I'll get that in a minute. Ah, there's one. Anyway, so I have more bees. I thought I heard one hit the floor. Maybe I didn't. Alright, nope, it's not on the floor. Okay. So, I have more wee bee trinkets. And then, look what she sent me. The Link Together decorative masks. You guys know I have been having a blast. And I had mentioned that I wanted these. And now I have them. So, here we go. You do not have to use these all together, guys. Okay, these are on the discontinued list. So you have 2 different size lattice. And yes, I will be using these as just by themselves. I think these are fabulous. Look at this. So we have thin, medium, really thick lattice. And then these to fill it in. These are absolutely, of course, I'm going to use them as they were. But I love these. I am having a blast doing this, working with masks, which are basically just stencils. So, playtime. Now that I am all done with the colonoscopy stuff, I can play. Okay, next, I have 2 more things to share, then we'll get into the paper pumpkin. This was such a surprise, and I'm telling you, Cheryl, you are unbelievable. I have 2 things from 2 different Cheryls from clear across the country. So one Cheryl is in Florida and one is in Arizona. And Cheryl from Florida had remembered that I had said how much I love mulberry paper. And guys, this is mulberry paper. Girl, I don't know where you got this mulberry paper. I don't know where you found mulberry paper, but she found mulberry paper. This is it. You can see all these glorious fibers. And I was looking at videos on how to make like faux mulberry paper. Because when you're laid up and you can't do anything, what are you going to do? You're going to watch YouTube crafters. You're going to watch crafting stuff. But you can see all the fibers in there. It's thicker than tissue. But look at this. I mean, come on. Tell me this isn't beautiful. Look at the purple. Can you see with the light through it? Can you see that? This is glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh. My hubby was like, honey, you need to calm down. And then Cheryl from Arizona, she made me something beautiful and she sent me one of her frames. You know, the framed artwork that I made, right? Now, ready for the oohs and ahs, right? Ready? Ta-da! Yes. I kept it all pretty because I brought it out here. Yes, I'm going to fluff up the butterfly. Look at this butterfly. Look at this. She even put a note. Look at the layers of this. This is that lavender paper. Guys, that's making the catalog again. I probably might have to get some of that. My Aunt Carol gave me some of hers. She loved it. But look at the layers of this butterfly. I am telling you. Uh-oh. Good grief, Charlie Brown, my dogs. Probably somebody is coming home from work. Look at the layers in that. It's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So thank you guys so much. So you ready? You ready for me to show you what I have prepped for Paper Pumpkin? Number one prep work. Since I have used all of my hybrid embossing folder pieces, I did a whole bunch more since Lori sent me hers. I told her, you might want it back. So, this is the hybrid embossing folder. This is in the catalog, and it is staying in the catalog as well. So you have, thank you, oh happy day, thinking of you, hello, love you, with sympathy, you make me happy, celebrate, just because, get well. And guys, this was such an awesome thing, especially for my last Paper Pumpkin video, that I would have bought this hands down. This this is a game changer. So you get this one big die, and you can emboss and die cut all at one time. It sits in here like this. Now I will tell you that with my current, the original Big Shot die cutting machine that Stampin' Up had when they first came out, that's the one I currently have. I bought it when it first came out with Stampin' Up. I cannot cut this as it is supposed to be cut. I don't have the gray base plate that's for cutting this. So I had to do mine twice. I had to emboss it first, like this. So I had to put my paper in, like this, emboss it, and then take it out. So you can, if you don't have the new machine, and die cut it. That's how I had to do all mine. I'm getting the new machine. Yes, my machine is so old. It's, 20 years old, and it no longer wants to do detailed die cutting. I have to use my little mini me, as I call it, to do fine detail dies. It does not like, and it was very stubborn recently. But I'm going to show you what I did with this for Paper Pumpkin. Do you see the color on there? So I'm going to show this in my first Paper Pumpkin video, how I colored these. And you color it on the embossing folder, right? I used a blending brush. Now, I will tell you, I did several different ways of doing it, and I'm going to share that with you. Of course, I'm going to share it with you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hold on. Let me move things. Okay. I don't want nothing to happen to my card, so give me a second. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Look at all these. Okay. So let me take one out of these little baggies. I got sidetracked today cleaning, and then I sat out here, and what did you do? I played. I played. So do you see this? This is in Early Espresso, and hold on. I think, oh no, it's not in here. So I used my little spot. Hold on. These are my open spots. I put the other ones in the wrong spots. Okay. These are from Paper Pumpkins, right? Here's my Early Espresso. There's my black. This is one of the ones that I inked. The uninked ones, I put a little square that says, and I wrote cinnamon cider. And I simply glued it with some, if you look right there, there's a piece of tear tape that glued it to the top. And that is my cinnamon cider square. But there's my Early Espresso. I don't think any more is going to fit in this little drawer. That's why I didn't do them. So they won't fit in this little thing anymore. So I did cinnamon cider. I also did Bermuda Bay. Okay, let me put this one in the bag. I don't have to use these all for this Paper Pumpkin, but I was having a play and I bagged them separately. This one is basic gray. Let me take this one out. So that one, and I just used the little cube, the little spot of ink. So that's, and I ran one time through. You emboss it, run it through, die cut it, and you get all of those all at one time. This is the Bermuda Bay. The color in the kit is Pool Party, but this is, I don't have a Pool Party cube. I can make one now. I can make one, but I didn't, not yet. So this is the Hello, right? And this was just using the cube, and all I did for these, this one I will use with the Paper Pumpkin because that's close enough, is I took my little spot and I rubbed it on, not this side, Oh no, I did. I rubbed it on this side. I just took it, went, put the paper in here, went like this, stuck it in the machine. Of course, I had to do it twice because my machine, I couldn't do it all in one time, and then I die cut it out, and that's what I got. So then this is the next what I did. So here, these, I wanted to show you the different. So this one here is using a blending brush on here. I took a blending brush and did the whole thing in the color. This is Berry Burst, right? Take it and did just like this. You can see when you close it up how much color you get on there. So I did that in Highland Heather. This is Berry Burst. This is Highland Heather. Both of those colors. Now, you can use a sponge dauber. Sponge dauber is going to give you a different effect and a different color. So let me show you those. You're going to get a little bit more of the stippling effect. Do you see how those little dots? That's from taking the sponge dauber and going bump. So I did that as well. They're still great. They're just a different effect. That was blending. This is a blending brush. Oh no, I took it and rubbed it on there. So those are all with the sponge daubers. A couple of times. This is in Highland Heather. This is sponge daubing with this one. Doing it like this gives you that little stippling effect. And this one I used the 3 colors from the kit. The Berry Burst, the Highland Heather, and the Pool Party. And I did those with blending brushes. So yes, have I done prep work? Oh yes, I have. I've even done more. So give me a second. Let's see. Where are they? Okay. Guys, this kit, when you see it, if you haven't already got your kit, most of you have. It's just I'm behind a bit because of my colonoscopy. That could not be helped. This kit is lacking. That's a good word for it. I'm not thrilled with it. The kit's lacking. You got no embellishments. You got no baker's twine. And you paid $2 more this month for it. And it was lacking. It was lacking. So it needs some help this month. So I dug out my Brilliant Butterfly wings. I stamped these in black. You're going to see those in a minute. And then I took the detail dies. This is when I discovered my machine would not do this. Oh, no, 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 no. Because usually you can lay all of these out, run it through once, and die cut it, right? Oh, no. No, 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 no. I had to use my mini-me and do them one at a time. But I made some beautiful butterflies, everybody. I did. This was my set. I did these today. So here's some gorgeous butterfly in the colors. Pool Party, Berry Burst, and Highland Heather. And I used them just like I did with the blending brush for here. So I did come play. I just didn't do any videos until now. I would do a lot. So I did me a whole bunch of butterflies for this kit because it seriously is lacking in substance. Bit disappointed there, especially after such a great kit last month. I mean, come on. So this is, you need for the hybrid embossing fluid, you need a 6x6, but I saved this so I could show you. So what I ended up doing is I did this is from my words, right? Then when I cut this is what I used to get most of my butterflies, was from here, from this portion. I cut this off and I would stick this through my mini machine, saving that for my paper pumpkin videos. I still did more prep work. So last night after I came home, I came out and I didn't create a video or anything, but I sat out here and I played, and I had lots of scrap in my scrap bin here. So what I did is I took my scraps and I started die cutting, and I just wanted to use up, that's Hank making noise, my all the dies. I even did oh, that one already has them. The only ones I did not die cut was the Spring is in the Air, because this is a heart, the chives, and the bees. This is the only one I didn't do some of. So I took it and I took my white and I die cut some of all of my dies here. I won't be using those for paper pumpkin, but these are possibilities. If you don't have the hyper embossing folder, there's the thanks, right? From Thanks and Beyond. Here's sentiment strips. If you don't have the Brilliant Wing butterflies or other butterflies, look at this one. Look at this. This is a beautiful butterfly, right? And the wings will pop up. I plan on using these with the kit. Look at that. So I did prep work using scrap bits of paper. So I've got several thanks, several of those. And then, so that is the Thanks and Beyond dies from January, February, of March 2024. This is August, July, August, and September 2024's Every Celebration dies. I did Hooray. I did a leaf just so I had one of everything. So I have 2 hoorays, a leaf. Then I stamped this flower because I'm thinking, right, prep work. I stamped it in black Memento. That I can color in with markers, blends, whatever I want, colored pencils, and that possibly could go on the card because, like I said, this kit is lacking. That's the word. I'm going to keep using it. It's lacking in stuff. So here is the Hugs of Bloom. Now, this is the die set that goes with the kit. It has the hugs. It has a sentiment. It has these leaves and this little flower. So you can see I have those that I showed you the gold foiling. So here's the sentiment strips, the flowers, the little leaves, and some hugs in there. I did those. And they're all just in white scraps. I even did some of the Christmas one, Merry Tags and More, October, November, and December's. So I have a tags. I just have one of those in the Merry there. This one, though, guys, this is the one that might surprise you because I have an idea. This is the Love of Spring dies. This one, besides some sentiments, strips, I did some of these, and the reason being, let's see, where is it? Where's the Hugs of Bloom? I'm thinking that this little one, because, you know, you don't have a stem for this flower, right? You don't have a stem. But what about, there you go. Now we have a complete flower. All I have to do is take a marker, a blending brush, color in this, do some coloring on there. I even like how this will show through in a different color. If not, just cut it around. Cut around it until you just get a little circle back there if you don't like it. Prep work. So this is using paper pumpkin things, right? Oops. So I've got lots of those prepped. So I'm showing this to you now. So in case, you know, you follow me, you're like, oh, what is she going to do? Well, this is what I have done so far. Let's see. Those are done. That one. What else have I not showed? We did the thanks. I think that's it for the prep work. So let's take a look at this kit. Oh, there's a butterfly that needs to go back in its little pouch. Oh, I also brought, this is the Painted Petals July 2024 stamp. This is the stamp that goes with this one right here. Every Celebration dies, July 2024's. So keeping these all out. And then I brought in, where's the stamp set? Shaded Summer. This was right before I started this video. I wanted to do some playing. This was in the catalog. The dies were a celebration from August 2021. And I had a bit of fun here. So there's it in black. This is using Berry Burst and Garden Green. And yes, I intentionally got those darker bits just by, you know, stamping. Well, I sponged onto the green bits in Garden Green, and then without cleaning any green off of the leaves, I just sponged with my sponge dauber the Berry Burst over it, and it darkened that. This is with me cleaning it off, but I really like the darker little shadowy bits. So I did a little with this. I'm not sure if it's going to completely go, but that was me just having a play, but we'll see. Because like I said, this kit is lacking. They're clean and simple cards. I pulled these out. These were sitting on my desk. This is in Fresh Freesia. These are from the Unbounded Love dies. So let's take a look at the kit. And you'll see what I mean by it's lacking. Bit disappointed. Oh, wait. In my cleaning frenzy today, look what I found, everybody. All 4 remotes. All 4 remotes have been found and located. So, back missing, back missing, back. So I have 2 with backings, 2 without, but all 4 remotes have been located. Yes, had to pull the sofa out. I thoroughly cleaned the sofa. I mean, put my hand way in there. I dug in there and I found all 4 remotes. Man, when I was, my husband's like, what is wrong with you in there? I said, number 2 remote has been located. When I found number 3, I ran out, look, waving it. Look, number 3 has been found. He's like, no way. I said, I know. I thought they literally just disappeared. When I hit number 4, guys, it was game over. You wouldn't believe it. So, yeah. Just had to share with you guys. Okay. So, this is from the suite with the Lovely Garden suite. That's what this is. This is that faux velvet ribbon. It's in Fresh Freesia. I threw this in my box of goodies because, you know, it's got it'll go in there. My Aunt Carol gave me some of this, which is almost identical to Gorgeous Grape. That's one of the colors. So this is what the kit cards looked at. 3 of this one, 3 of this one, 3 of this one. All the envelopes are the same. I will not be cutting up the envelopes at this point. I don't believe so. The envelopes are lacking. Sorry, they're just lacking. So here's the Berry Burst spot. That will stay there. Here are the just black Memento Brilliant Wing butterflies. I just did 1 set of those, and then here's a few extras that didn't get colored. Here's some ideas, of course, but I wanted to share this with you. I was looking for this. I need to find my paper. What did I do with it? It's going to be in amongst all this. I'm going to have to go through that. I've been putting the little papers. Let me show you. Okay. From my paper pumpkin printout, I cut them down and I'm putting them in there now, and they have the title of them in my paper pumpkin envelopes. And now that one's out of order. Just figures. Okay. This is the Expression in Color June 2021's kit. Now, why would I pull this one? Because the little blobby stamp, guys, the little blobby stamp will recreate this effect. Very handy dandy, right? Very handy dandy. So I pulled that for this kit. That's why it's in the box. We have dimensionals that came, our stamps for this one. Now, I love the little butterflies. these 3 because they're super tiny. They're absolutely lovely. We have a thinking of you. Congratulations. The hugs. You are amazing. I'm here for you. Sending my love on your retirement to the happy couple. So it's a very good, and I love that this hugs is not huge, that it can go on just about anything. It truly is to the size here. So it's not like the die fits this. The die and this do not fit each other. So what else did you get? Well, you didn't get a whole lot of extras of anything. You got exactly 3 of these gold pieces. 3, no extra. Not sure I'm crazy about those, but 3. You got 3 of these hugs. See, here's the envelope. They're beautiful envelopes. They're going to go well with the cards, so I'm more than likely going to be using the envelopes for the cards. It's just some, you know, guys, not every kit can be, you know, not every kit can be outstanding, is I guess my word for it. But this kit is lacking. It's lacking in a lot of ways. This is the ephemera, and there's only 3. There's no more. So what I am going to tell you, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do right now. I'll just do one for now. I am going to cut this. Yes. So I'm going to cut this here. And then I am going to cut it right in between these 2 flowers. And then I'm going to cut this because these 2 are connected. So you got to separate those 2. Now you have just a little nick out of that one, but it is not going to make a difference. So now I have 3 pieces of ephemera instead of 1. What that is going to do for me is that's going to give me 9 pieces of ephemera from 3 pieces, because it's going to give me 3 from 1. So that's just me showing you what I am doing with this. So tomorrow I will do a paper pumpkin video. This one here, I put a note, die cut with butterflies, but I don't think I need to do that because I just colored all the butterflies. But if you didn't want to sit and color the butterflies, you could die cut butterflies with this piece. I think they would be a great addition to this kit, or dragonflies. I think it would be great. Love it when I'm sitting in bed. Can't do much of anything. Can't come out here because of the prep all week long. Taking stuff. So cut in half. So this one, can cut this one in half, this card base, if you're trying to make your kit go longer. Basically, this and this are like mirror images of itself. This one has that little bit of gold trim on it. So just cut this one and you can get twice as much just by putting that on a card base. And have, you know, one with gold and one without. Now this one here, I'm going to get more out of it because I am going to be cutting these down for note cards. How? I'm going to cut this in half, and then I'm going to cut each half in half again. And that is going to give me pieces to go on note cards. So I am going to get 12 note cards from 3 card bases. So I do plan on doing this. These will be definitely note. Ooh, look at all my little butterflies are getting messed up down there. Anyway, so that's what I have to share with you. Like I said, for me, this kit is lacking. This one. Where is this one? 1, 2, 3. There's something is missing. It must be under here. Yes, there it is. Okay. So anyways, that's the paper pumpkin kit. Like I said, I was disappointed to see that we didn't get any gems. I mean, they could have even just given you gems to go inside of these 3 flowers, because this really needs something in there. But they chose not to. I was disappointed in that because, number one, this is the first month with the increased price from $25 to $27. And I just think, you know, usually you get, if you get embellishments like rhinestones, bling or something, you don't get baker's twine. If you don't get bling, you usually get baker's twine. Personally, keep the tissue paper Stampin' Up! And give us something to go on the cards. Tissue paper. I mean, you get kits, right? You can get any of the kits. They don't come with tissue paper. Save money. Keep your tissue paper. Give us those little embellishments. Those are things that we want, we use. They go with the card. They go with the kit. So I think I personally want to write a little note to Stampin' Up! Saying this kit missed the mark. Oh, and my purple Wink of Stella went in the box. This was me just doing, you know, thinking of things that I could get started. So tomorrow I have physical therapy in the morning, starting from my shoulder. But after that, I'm going to come and play. I figure, guys, it's gardening time. I've got a lot of work to do in my backyard. So I have to manage crafting with the gardening. And I did the housework. My deep cleaning in the house is good for at least a month and a half. Maybe I think I can get 2 months out of this. I did a really good job. My dear hubby made dinner. He made chili today, which is going to be great. So that's what I have to share with you guys. Thank you. So Carol Alanis and hold on, there's one other person. I got 2 pieces of mail returned. Second time round I've had mail returned. Oh no, where's the other one? I had a note. I lost my note. That's not it. Not it. Okay, I'll have to look for it. It's probably somewhere else. Darn me. Oh, I really wanted to put that out there. It'll have to be in the paper. Anyways, Carol Alanis. I don't know why I've sent you 2 cards and they've come back as, I don't want to share the address on there. It doesn't tell me why. This is from January 2025. It just came back. Let me show you. Here. It came back. I don't know why. So, honey, if you still have my email address, resend me your address, because I'd love to keep you on my mailing list. Oh, that's the other thing I want to share with you. So, for May, Carol Sanguinetti. That's it. Okay, Carol Alanis and Carol Sanguinetti. I need you to email me your address if you still have it. If you don't, in the comment section, let me know and I'll send it to you. So for May, you guys know I was thinking about whether or not I was going to do my live. The answer is I'm going to do my live. So, sorry, I shouldn't be showing it. These are my mail. Right? These are my envelopes. I've got addresses on them. So I am going to, I can show you. I did this last night. Let me show you mine. So. Okay. So there's 4 pieces of DSP. I don't know who's getting whose because I haven't put everything in there yet. But what I have is I'm going to do, what is this DSP called? I got it on the clearance. So let's look, it's right here. I chose the prettiest of the DSP because there's some papers in it that I didn't like. So this is called Refresh Beauty. Oops, paper. All right, so you're going to get what's called a card plate because you can emboss it, okay? I'm not giving you the card base. You can emboss this, so you can use it for whatever one. You can punch it, do whatever, but you're going to get a card plate. Basically, layer number 1. You can lay layer number 2, which is 4 by 5 1/4 piece of DSP. The Refresh Beauty. You can use either side you want. I prefer this side. You're going to get a little strip that was extra. Does look familiar? I don't know which pieces, but you're going to get 2 sentiments. It's up to you which you use. And 2 butterflies. I can see this butterfly is missing piece, but I can probably do a little something like tuck it under there like that. And 2 butterflies, because you guys have seen me, you can color these, you can do anything. So I am going to have I have 4 envelopes here, 1 of each piece of DSP that I am sending out. I don't know who's getting what. It's not that kind of a thing. I plan on doing 4 different designs with whatever I have in the envelope. I don't want to do too much looking at this because it's going to be my live for my birthday. I'm going to figure out after I go to my physical therapy appointment tomorrow and I get my appointments scheduled, I can then decide what day I can do my live event. And this will be on YouTube. It'll be live. Of course, you can watch it. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to watch live, but if you watch live, we can sit and we can, well, try to chit chat. It's hard for me to do lives. I get a bit nervous. I will be honest with you. But I have 1 of each of the 4 designs of DSP so that I can make a card that whichever piece of DSP, you can make the same card. You may not have the exact same sentiment that I die cut for you, but you will have a choice because I sent everybody is getting 2. I still have prep work to do. I have a lot to cut out, but that is my idea for it. So you'll get supplies in an envelope. You'll have to, of course, have your own envelope, own card base. But I do plan in doing some embossing, cutting it up. So each card that I create will be done a little different. They're not all going to be the same layout. I want to do something different with each of the 4 pieces of DSP. So please, if you're on my mailing list, I hope you will join me. I know some people can't always join me, but you feel free to watch it, the replay. And I still always love to hear the comments. And anyways, I'm going to be putting these out the 1st of May. I want them to go out in the mail. So this will probably happen, I'm going to say about the last week of May, because I do have a few people on my mailing list who are outside of the country and I want them to have the opportunity to get on. So I am really kind of looking towards the end of May to do this, but it is for my birthday event and I'm really excited that I feel like I can do something because this will be the 3rd year in a row and I'm really going to look forward to it. So I hope you all can join me. But like I say, Carol Sanquinete and Carol Alanis, please, I just want to, I don't know why I've got your cards returned. When I transferred addresses to my little notebook for my mailing group, maybe I wrote the address wrong. But I would like to, you're on my list and I have your envelopes here. Those are the ones like, oh, I can't write their addresses on here because, their cards have come back. So please, if you still want to be on the mailing list, email me so I can take care of whatever the issue is. And I apologize if you think I have forgotten you. I haven't forgotten you. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you all again here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.